Aquaba. Frobie. Manus Frobie. Nanus Frobie. No one can check. Kennedy Japan. A tough on a day. In Brenas. Baby, around the shrink. Minya me, Daisy. Minya me. Baby, area. Abba. Minya me. Why you? Free boy, go see a toy. Young. Aquaba. Hey, why you? Why you? Why you? Hey. Aquaba. In 12 days, the north decides. Is in the spirit this morning. Oh, Medru. I am beyond the spirit, my love. Let's go. In Kunizinize. Oh, George Hagrid. Yanko. 12 days of the Lord's goodness. Jerry, a wall of Jericho. I feel Jerry Channel. Bankers in Yehovah. 12 days. Come on. Who gives a damn? We are going to glorify God for answered prayers. Never. Who said, "Send Kamini Kenya fine"? And I'm a t-shirt. And I need to be NDC. Me company ding my Dr. Baumia. Who said a so regular? It would be expected. On one papa or teach Debbie on Tinshami. And then Casada. But truth, not truth. Never. Sugar drops. Oh, we couldn't know. Watch a t-shirt. Why am I sugar drops sell you two nibas? $3,000. Yeah, chamber 4 people saying. Money ya mubeti. Yeah, betna. Bema ya nene kuye to me. Yeah, sika. A t-shirt every set. He's worth that. Yeah, no crack. I found sweet. Mouth some. Oh, eighteen a bema no face no. 1 2 soon. When you be as Don ballistic na ubodino and I will do that for saying for siampli bema tigana your friend with cheddar. Or no, or what deep rosso, and my mona was siasa mukra citizenship, and our bridge. Mu join to one mamma, maybe because yes, whoa, too soon, Iba. We are too soon, Iba, because Yababi is a senseless prostitute. Mobile social media is to a continue and a mobile baby. More, Muriana Mubaka and Calamity, Afra, stupid girl. Woo! Oh, giant. Listen, that sugar drops the way she pissed my ass. My baby intellectual analysis, 6 fucking hours. My own fucking data. Obian Smami. It was the truth. And I'm a kind. And I said, well, Bruni, Nanado, Hosnadoya Croce. And MPP, Omunya Mutidi. I didn't ask for nothing because it was the truth. Na me obia mabodam kowiseni rather me aminyo biasa adena mikasa we mo Kevin Taylor no on be exclusive interview with Evelyn Siwa Brony part 2 munnimunyansa sa ekuo bi na mo flag bearer oya kowiseni munnimunyansa senseless motherfuckers. I know none of you would dare come one-on-one with me. But you would dare. Most of my free on your bench. Money now. For people to be so out there defending stupidity. No. I just say, I'm a musica. Mama. Sugar drops. Net a drama P. The apprentice. 12 yards. Awa. Yes, to me, sorry, Gina said, and the boy for obedi me at them. Or see, Hosina Doyato, computer anyway, I'm because me not pay a deal. Because when you can't, we are calling me, say, obey for no one dance before. Because, yeah, a boy, or phone. Shopping who can fix the country. What thought ticket to a pass? The only funny chassis. But saying, Cape Coast, Menkwana with the Missika Koye, and he cleaning our beachfront. A boa, Mimpo me da kiosk. Kwasia, Missy me quantua. Ntis over Camia, no, my domino. Monkwasia software. Mumwa software and ram with the junior cotton on Nassam. Omocramo domi, Nami. Mama, whoa, sugar drops. Missy, what a trauma there. A year, what a trauma perfume when you there, ne China chacha. When what a trauma on coho, baka there, towel ordered near wood, cause Yabesia. me. My deal with Hobsna Doya project was Yabe Massa. And then 25th November, Hobsna Doya, Babutu, Free, not John to John Mahama. Kwasiano on any yes, I interview no. Oh, Hunyansa, no, Babak and babies are hosting there. We are 5 days away from the end of November. Mobaka kotia abuabi sa. Ha, muni Maria friend intellect. Missing me my bottom. I didn't na make a sa. Yabi to second Taylor. Me to me the baby an address me be me say Sronipa. No crack. Yeah, it's power. Me say papa ya me share the shirt. Me nin kasa da. Me jinika pre. I am here to live this life to prove to girls to stop being stupid. After all, it's all a fucking facade. I have to live this life for girls to know, especially for my daughters to know. Forgiveness is necessary for you. Me matete me mind in such a way. So if I don't use the word, I promise. And I don't fake nada. Nah, I don't fake shit for what? We wouldn't want. Who be mommy salvation? No, what's here? Who be mommy salvation? A dear political party. A dear political. A dear. What am I come back? What am I come back? Come be send Christy. Send me coffee. What? Ha! Momo be a be ambe. Now I think if people are wise, when we send a small boy now, Hajia or Flanagan scenario, moon ferry idea. When we send a small boy near to 1 amount, who could be such small boy? What benefit here free SH? We are Pasiaba. Mammy paying toto. It is surprising that I just ended a meeting that all my people told me to tone down. Oh, I'm getting text messages, so I guess I haven't toned down. Am I toning in the hair? Move where fiao. Yeah, cause I'm not sure who may send us, Mamma Casa. Yanko, she jama. Come and say what NDP did. Come and say, me buy na me catch you say small boy be a abi what be animu as say when ya hwe kra when ya free SHS. Na se me dum me kasa no na me back na se enum a yedu su ne come and say what MPP has done. Na me catch you say na yede nam na wunji India ene ma me ka obrofun. The battle is the Lord's. Come and say what MPP did. Run away! I made the Sabia. Hey! A mood, I don't know. So you really think we holding on to a trophy, we are willing to hand over to a drunkard? Why? And it's not as if we are not fair. We are very fair. Because anyway, he presented himself as a sane Ghanaian. No side effects, only alcoholism, slave cleaning. Miss in the Brunei one. 7th December. Obia kada GoPro. One ever. Combo to you. I'm not going to do advert here because I'm coming. Bye bye. Uno momento. Bowayen, I know Yame Bowayen. Okay, this is coming. Akwaba. Bowayen, I know Yame Bowayen. Bowayen, I know Yame Bowayen. Professor Wagon, thank you for sharing my life. Thank you for the love, the likes. I'm still waiting for my food and my moon. If you go on YouTube, you see I'm using my Mac Air. Ababo. Usunameyo. 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 You see the green light? "24-hour disco in progress. Tread carefully." Oh, Eric. Oh, Eric. Erico's papa. Erico's papa, Madasai. Hey, Marie, wouldn't hope we shameless, sir. Hey, Nadia de Tantana Moya in the sun when air concert. No, oh, Alan Chinamantin Kadala. Kojo Mobauba, in Najoda, Kojo Chinamantin. Oh, Nanny Kade, Sissy Aden. Missy, 8th December, Crawfala, Wabada Hospital. You people think I am a joking. 8th December, Crawfala, Wabada Hospital. Munkasra home bia wo wu amonko. One day, Papa, your friend. Eja Alabi, or can sing I am in American to one day. Eja Alabi, my uncle. 24-hour disco with Pelham's lipstick. Ongoing. You understand? Hey! NDC way. Won't manage one expectation because all your posts now lie. What will I eat? It's downloading. Live is not compatible with MacBook Air. Did you know that? Apple for it to know people. Or let me string yard. If you know, Haller, they lost 69 NDC lost 69 out of 72.
Here for our party.
Oh, Sufio. Joshua Alabi Nekasano. Muntie. YouTube for Akaba.
Had polling stations in 70. The
Electoral Commission
had polling stations in 72 tertiary institutions in this country.
72 tertiary.
Out of these 72, the NDC lost 69 and won only 3 in the last election. It's a strong signal because if the youth are to take over from us and we are losing 69 out of 72, then it's a threat to us. But our men is moving away when they get to the universities. It is clear. They realize that their parents who have been branch chairmen and branch secretaries for over 10 years have seen no change in their lives. Their mothers who have been treasurers and secretaries for more than 15 years have seen no change in their lives. So why do they follow their parents to the same path? There's a word of caution here for our party. The Electoral Commission had polling stations in 72 tertiary institutions in this country. Out of these 72, the NDC lost 69 and won only 3 in the last election. It's a strong signal because if the youth are to take over from us and we are losing 69 out of 72, then it's a threat to us. But our men is moving away when they get to the universities. It's clear. They realize that their parents who have been branch chairmen and branch secretaries for over 10 years have seen no change in their lives. Their mothers who have been treasurers and secretaries for more than 15 years have seen no change in their lives. So why do they follow their parents to the same path? There's a word of caution here for our party.
Jane Shakan Alabi say there is a caution. Electoral Commission. But NDC 69. I can say. Hey. Worry.
Hey, tell me the truth.
Am I not your son? Oh, am I Sika Fatami? Ooh. Bibacho. Emuabina. Mo kika kwasi asem se. Nanado. Show boy. Wa fuck him over by the quantum of number of commissioning of new projects. Mure fi say November 15th, 2016. Sa awa no na afe na Mojo Mahama or commission suppose circle Dubai. Monkayo, monko kinkai. Ewe. Wuko GhanaWeb.com. Ubehu President John Dramani Mahama commissions Kwame Nkrumah interchange. Ya obusume ben. Ya muwa. Ya obusume ben. Ena eya munwa se afe na ado air commission mu ye kwasiafo. Also, Mahama commissions Kwame Nkrumah interchange. This was published Tuesday, 15th November 2016. And it reads, President John Dramani Mahama yesterday, which means he commissioned it on the Monday, the 14th of November, commissioned the ultra-modern Kwame Nkrumah interchange in Accra. The 74.88 million euro project was commenced in 2013. Oh, Ntichayo. Mahama so the 1 year and 1 month. Muya kwasiafo dodo. To ask stupid questions like, afe na wunni, yasha sia, wunim ya wu the next morning. Abua. John Mahama dieno, or shall say 2013. Ena orie like Akufado ne boni ni where has he gone? The 74.88 million, according to the president, will ease vehicular traffic considerably in the capital city. Thousands of Ghanaians gathered at the venue for the capital. Na mari huko Dubai nkwasi asem saa o so omo gbo hudwa omo ye dede afi saa kwasi ade na e tourist attraction any Bank of Ghana e bokwa akada ho any pokwasi interchange ni ze while the next wonder of the world. Go and see if I'm lying. Tell me what time John Mahama commissioned the fucking Ngwasiade Demo. Kind article is August 18th, 2020. Ukwa Classic FM online. Post the article. Say Mahama blew $260 million on Circle Dubai, but NPP did 4 interchanges, four with 289 million. This was said by His Excellency the incoming President-elect in waiting, Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu. The Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, has at the College of Physicians and Surgeons on Tuesday, 18th August 2020, that whereas the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, expended $260 million on the Kwame Nkrumah Circle interchange alone, the Akufo-Addo Bawumia government has been able to construct 4 interchanges at nearly the same amount. Now, this was said in 2020, so it did not include from 2020 to 2024. This was a 4-year project, more interchanges, 4 more interchanges with the same amount of fucking money. You shine. Ukwasiabiti so also would as with the end we your kwasiampeni. Tamale, Pokwasi, and Obetebilampi interchanges is 289 million. Nkrumah interchange alone was constructed at 260 million. So you have 4 major interchanges: Tema, Tamale, Pokwasi, and Obetebilante for 200. Touching on water and sanitation infrastructure, Dr. Bawumia said massive investments have also taken place there. Various interventions, he said, have been made, including the Greater Accra Metropolitan Water and Sanitation Project, Upper East Water Supply Project, sustainable rural water supply project, and the toilet for all project continue to yield results. That toilet for all, we are members. And 98 communities have declared open defecation free. Even more interesting is the fact that no cholera cases have been recorded thus far. He added, you have made commissioning of toilets so like it's nothing. Kevin Taylor, who from school, who from common school no day. School 10 classroom block school. Kwasia bit is a wound to me CB. Abua bit is that Kevin Taylor, wound to me CB. Who papa na odam promo to see ogun who drinks or drinks on abua. Wunya kwasia. Nka ubenya impetus. Who papa na ofra tablecloth no. We jan wo ho. Na wa ba bedi. Article cost watem. Kwasia. Marie, someone we relate to Lady Julia. Look at her elegance, her eloquence. She's all inspiring. Want to be grand man? Shama, who would you call concept? No, sign. Mama, what she Mama can conduct about me and as we are. Now, my friend. Amokua, remember. He said to spur economic growth, Dr. Bamian Kasano, or say to spur 61 of which are existing companies, while 122 of Chief of Invisible Action. It is more than possible. It is more than possible. Ababa. Ebe YouTube if one comment na there have also been various infrastructure support for industrial parks and special economic zones across the country, including Dawa, Apollonia, Tema-Free Zones Enclave, among others. Using a mix of infrastructural examples that cover digital, energy, education, security, railways, sports, housing, sea defense. Say I'm sea defense. I'm the before sea defense. Nobody must say I work from we are more. Na so they call very in flying colors. Keep on deceiving your and airport sectors. Vice President Bawumia initiated in their first term in office. And I mean, doko. Nchowe NDC nkoko doko na abazi kosiafu. This is because virtually all the key projects in their second term of office. We, the MPP, are, however, happy to compare our 3.5-year record with their 8-year record. Hey, Mama Kada, Fion Abuada, Kosiapu Toda couldn't be man manda abue. This time, Mpone is for Abuanyo. nyom. John Mahama J. Shawanu, America po, I will two new home. But the picture and if you America. John in India. And then girl now, oh, go any mass or America TV, do man crofun there. Oh, no, dama girl, she's got a link to Ghana's vice president. Hey, see, John Mahama. I will legacy say, on your conchia. No, I am one cotton. The data will show that the infrastructure we, the MPP, have provided in many districts over just 3.5 years surpasses what the NDC provided in 8 years. We, the MPP, have done more while actually spending less as a percentage of GDP because of value for money. Also, Dr. Bawumia continues, contrary to the propaganda, the evidence is that Dr. Bawumia would like to note that we, the MPP, are not just building infrastructure, we are building a nation. We are building all the contracts to providing the National Health Insurance Scheme, digitizing the economy, and ensuring the public safety of the Ghanaians, and keeping the lights on. Kwasia Mamundo Melaitin Namon Soncho. Mama Dr. Bawumia Kwasiafo. Done. If we stay the course, that is why we, the NPP, are asking the good people of Ghana to give Nana Addo Dankwa and the NPP for more to do more. Dr. Bawumia, I am so happy that I am part of a party that recognizes everybody. So we are kani ubika Kwasia Sama kashe Dave nada kuo Kwasia wo school bebrebe ni wo a wo ye ni papa chen teni no what me have forms maybe so what to me for forms abuwa mepa mucho MPP for work in 12 days. I'm not particularly interested in insulting these already known idiots. US MPP. Maybe breaking 8. That is history in itself. Yeah, see, nothing. Real Muslim nothing is seen. For the first time. History. Yeah, for the first time, the Quran. I swear, I am jealous of Ghanaians. I wish to be one. Me person who say elections at every level is critical. Elections at every level, with what we know, with what we've been told, with what we've read, with our own intellect, we already know we have already won, right? This isn't about complacency. This is about crossing the T's and dotting the I's. So I have a few things I have jotted down that I want to share here. I want to share here so that it will reach a great number of you, because we have only 12 days to go. When you want extraordinary results, you have to do extraordinary things. Before then, because I mean that invisible team Nasi for Enra. So much has gone on, but let me just say that we have confirmed, over-confirmed 20 U-turn buses. We have 20. I want to say 20 because the one that I saw somebody else vouch for 2, but I haven't spoken to the person. I haven't added it to that list that we know. So I don't want to say it here, but tentatively, by the end of the day, when I hear of them and I get proof and verification of the buses, I will let you guys know. And just so you know, these are not buses that are only going to transport the people to and from voting, Daddy. It's also it's been given to the constituencies that we are going to, because Omunika, so it was senseless. Say ye beko keke, ne yakofa omu. Na ye ni omu akwakoto aba because ye omu. Na ye ria, na ye di omu afifa rough patches ni mu akosisi omu fie. Na ya ma omu ebia aduane ni nsuo ni coins bi. Na ya say tutu ye bases no na ye ko. We felt that was inhumane. So yɛda nyame ase edi kan. Yɛda MPP aban ase. Ɛtɔ so mmienu. Yɛda mmea mi bɛbɛ dade. Yɛda n'ase. Ɛna yɛda invisible partners. That's what they want to be called. Invisible partners. Yɛda mo nso ase. Sɛ ɛbɛyɛ nyame adom na sɛ ɛbɛdu anwummere na buses 922 a. We are not in a rush. Say yɛntumi ayɛ biribiara bio mpo na yɛte here, yɛwɔ 22 new U-turn buses. Aba for 22 constituencies. Baby, omu wɔ no wa wobɛfɛre. Me say, na momo fɛre adeɛ sa yɛbɛkɔ akɔfa nkurɔfo yɛ akɔ akɔto aba. Na yɛwia akɔsi ɔmo. Na yɛtutu yɛn buses na mumbu mo. Na bibi yɛ ready so obi saa mmiri wei omu bu village ayi. Otwi si baako nnome nko a. Mpa. So we are grateful to you people. When na bema we hu say enye obiara na glitz and glam and fame in here no. We are dealing with people who are genuinely supportive. They are not here for cloud chasing. They are not joining. They are not helping because they want their names to be mentioned. They don't want any of that. They want us say akofo ayenyang toko ayebeko no. Say yetu ye fan ka ye fa efichi. Ye mfa dan yi. Ye kwara di. Ama we be hu ya be stopping. Na. Inti invisible partners, invisible team, our sponsors, Yedamwasi, Ghana Damwasi. And nkrofo na mode mo citations ni na ba for Ken for honoring his promise even though he didn't become the flag bearer. So citations, just because a dorsum for right now. And we also don't want to take from the shine of Dr. Baumia. So, Mr. Ramu, Yen Saka, Senya Maye, WhatsApp videos e dey abetire mu yes aka no nyinaa but yes mo ani die mu ase momma a few days na ne mmerɛ so a yɛbɛ exhibit ma nkurɔfoɔ hu which constituencies are grateful to Ken, which ones are whatever everybody has said. Why? Enti me pa mo cho Ghana friend is saying akompreko etitaafo yi mo na jimie eda so di mochi ye di aso mo enti mo di mari echi no mesrɛ me ba ha sɛ me bɛka kyerɛ sɛ yɛda wase kɔso yɛ kwase asa mensa ochi efiri sɛ wo free mu no antosi ɛna wo ba biom so enye no me ma wotini ameka ayɛ no wo na wo yɛ ka etitaafo na wo say wo de wo di mari echi ɛdeɛn a mari say monkɔbɔ aboro na monkɔto ma ɔkɔrinseni bi a ɔno mari onim sɛ adeɛ kyekyere ne kɔ moyɛ nhwehwɛ ni mu o mari ɔse papa na adeɛ bi kyekyere ne kɔn ba ɔnka na ne me adeɛ no sɛ baomia asɔ ne kɔn sa asɔ ne dua mu o sa asɔ ne nan o ne ehia me ani sɛ baomia bɛtoto krako wa ɔda wine na me na akɔ wine iwia amagye me sika iwia ma betena ha na ma bɔ ne hu dewuro osim sɛ obenyi me mfa ho saa ba weji minti oh ya kwase ampeni wonim sɛ ɛyɛ insult sɛ wo yɛ ka ne titaafo na sɛ wutumi etie nya mari ka no na one support MPP the same party na wo pesa wo ken no ba in 8 years edikan say would marry echi say in 4 years Kennedy Japan na ne kwati abrem ema all campaign ama ba onua no in 4 years mu nwan we so mu looking forward say ken beba ama kwasia 40 say mu odwan ye friend is saying kwasia no ye friend is saying oh boy talk you friend then mekaya mebo mo nim nyansa enka mo ama nkofa forms mo ba be kire ken say eye den na oda so mo ye moa pa o mo ye moa papa enti enfa ho said Marie ka kire mo say John Mahama bibi kire ne kon eno de enfa ho enti wa oni omo aye contract send the proposal to Ghana proposal ni say we see one because we odwan kwasia bi ti say Maria onu pokra proposal e ma onu on ferry o si se party na enwi ni ma we nya ne contract na wo ye kwasia nti wo nya kwasia he wo ye adwuma ben wo na obu efu ken pese ni wo ye adwuma ben wo ton ade wo dwum wo ne hwan wo ye bo wudi a wo kwasia bi na wo gugu efu nwa na mo bu efu ken mo ne hwan Maria onu ani hwe skirt o hye hwe no ho a oza akọ concert hwe no ho wa hwe iyo fi London ribo or be train me Maria o London so anyama na o hye na o hye this is her best. I want you to understand, Marie. You will never post a bad picture of you. You always want to show your best. So who best him now? Oh, what more papa? Who best me? Ashadama. Hey, milkmaids. One skirt no shower. Shower. Who is it in a camera? None as a call concert. Hey, I will. As on you be nothing. Na Zita Benson offer no one in one. I show the lady na in cross school. She's a lawyer. What's what now? Papa was sika papa. But one go university and say free Ghana. Now would this sugar daddies come on to pay G Accra girls for now would this sugar daddies. Cause Siabisa marry. Someone who say me no we jaika or Jaya wouldn't mean answer. Kakanino marry boss. Yes, Rani is free SHS. Omo we school when you juma way. Na me bisa ni sa when ya wa. Nka wo question secondary school, high school leavers some ye juma na wo we Accra girls no ministries ben na wo ye juma marry kwasiampeni odwan ba wo we Accra girls no ministries ben ye far away juma. And what was your role? Wejaika, that's how senseless they are. Very stupid. Very stupid. Yakwasiafo anka we no odi mani ekasa mamu. Me pacho. NPP supporters, NPP members, NPP sympathizers. Wow, you are looking forward, say a baby 8. Me pacho. Wo so wa famu die e na me be ka kire. Why? Pacho. Wa famu die me say from ene ekosi say e beto aba no 12 days. 12 days. Less than. Oh, Queen Star, Akanina, Queen Star. What do I want to do? Me pese e free ene, ekosi day na ye beto aba. Me da etoso minu ede. Ansa bedu hono pacho e free this minute. To make sure you are a volunteer voter. You yourself, you are going to volunteer to go cross-border. Oh, thank you. He's my baby daddy. We are not talking. We are not cool, but I will say the truth about him. How about that? Maitre said, why volunteer voter contact helps to win elections? Me ma why ama we why ntia wasa wonye. Me say I pick this from different sides. Me say indivisibles have won battles across the globe because they are unified in their core. They win because they are unified in their core. Good morning, Mommy P. Good morning, Otidan. Strategy. The strategy we need to use. Local and defensive advocacy. Local in your hood. Please. Make sure that you are doing defensive advocacy. You are of Dr. Baumia, them with their insults. And the insults to come from your opposition, you have no business going to convince your opposition because your opposition cannot convince you. So we are talking of undecided voters, floating voters, angry voters. With the local groups. I said we should focus our efforts. Marino. Many or more kasa. But make a such MPP for Mr. I don't have time for a your friend was saying. Your friend was saying. Dragging for them. I'm here for MPP. We need to focus on your member of parliament incumbent because ono na wujina no so a wo koka say montuma we because of Dr. Bawumia. No skirt and blouse. Me pacho mention ma NPP Nana B ne Justin Koduamuni, they cannot cover everywhere. They can't. They can't even cover everywhere in a whole 365 days. They can't. But many women nyankopon opposition o baby. Abrochrepo na wo a wonni wo nkrofo mo Ghana. Wonni nkrofo kasa. Do not leave this to your parliamentarian, and I do not give a damn what your parliamentarian did, especially to you personally, because if we come from that feeling now, we are going to not give a damn if our parliamentary candidate wins or not. But for your good, Dr. Bawumia winning without all of the parliamentarians being MPP is of no good use to you or I or the country. Please more votes. I am pleading with your brains. Why I wear this is to show you that me sister, there is a good in this man. Now we will see there isn't a good in your party. And you're there. Now we bet me who papa wing, who offer wing, we wish you a penny, a wing. No day. Wouldn't ba bema? Wouldn't bra? Would just a one casamufia be and any be anyone. Why are you complaining about Obia or yet your bit to me? I don't. We have a new who contribution a dear simple now. What can at teacher? I'm a microphone. Say, Papa, when I cast one quote, your quote African proverbs. Who knew quotes? Who knew wise words? You know they. But who? Hey, why are they? What have you invented before? Are you better than Elon Musk? Would you know why? Yeah, Shawuntia, who Baba catcher and so be. Anna, Nyanya crown soon says, send uncle for your Mocasa baby. Send on me now, the EDCK. All the from freedom fighters. Yenim time I'm we freedom fighters need you, suppose once. More Jessica. Sugar drops. Would you would two chain Bible would you? When I say what worry brony son no who brony yarfna na so soon. Who baliva now what a t-shirt a witchy am I who I say? When you had your been to neck competition. We want you to come and compete with brain. And some of Samira Bawumia, let's see your fucking degrees. Marina Wanu son Siona will say, Samira Mona was your Wi-Fi no. Meaning says something also at school by your credentials because Samira Bawumia were law bad. Mom bodam wow. Mom call school nibi. Fawudie. Membeda mundu contra level no. It's runtutino. Fawudie. School sa hin na kwa able to mizu wood degrees. Is about to Samira. Would dear attempt because of internet, because of some supposed passing, because freedom of speech. But yeah, more Jimmy Papa. My Jimmy. I really want to just go say wise things, but at the edge of insulting these motherfuckers is overwhelming. Munyansa dodo say na munim. not one single school. Ne papa pacha, ne papa kori say dreams on no video no me upload here. I was drunk and high. So this week, Pasiasa or no to me so camera. 4 days a fucking week. Now wabi basa too soon ni basa wabe didi abrem bobra. Marie Wukno a principal engineer. What the fuck has he got to his name? Apart from Neni Bakoyani ya. Wukun kwasi ampeni no. Yeni t-shirt na she. Who will he be? We are Kwani Eric t-shirt. Na wo sha. Obeka so ye hwan. Kwasia. Eric, make us have an Ghana. I don't know Uncle Chiaken. Someone who's smoothest level. You know, I be your smoothest level. What to me joint swap Marie? What to me patch out? Say Uncle Pam Christian. Christina Torre a designer. What say Uncle Pam be show I day if you can see my bawa. Say me, what's the show? I dream day if you can see my bawa. For Siam Penny. Then what he was say light was so and you do so and can was of air conditions. What the light in the next day? Now what day? I dear who I bet you out of fuel, bet you out of diesel. Adia fuel, Pasiam Penny or Jan. Jan wouldn't need bicycle. Our parking sim fee. Our bow. We are not Kwasia. So I will smoothest level. Greedy bitch. Mama Yankoso. Or say, I wrote that why we should concentrate on our members, on our MPs, and on swing voters, and then say, and they say we are most effective when we concentrate our time and our resources on the most impactful tactics. Send your matter data 350 I bet may kind day because sano. Instead say maybe I have to say things that are impactful. When I switch off my camera and I eat, I have to finish that out there, not care what Sam Kwasiabi is doing or propaganda be also, but go and grab the people's attention that I need. Yeah. And may what few tips on how we will win. Me dear, I know we have already won, but how we win. If I were article, no, see the basic formula for winning an election is straightforward. Your candidate needs to get more votes than Nkrofo. Straightforward. We need to get more votes than Kwasiafo. Don't forget it. Polls now cost to both NDC and NPP. Don't forget it. NPP. We are sure so we'll crowd enough. Emma would say, hey, you want to so why are you expecting somebody else to do it? Everybody thinks somebody will do it, but nobody does. So now we need to figure out how, right? When you come to the invisible force, we have developed a strategy to win. 1 million ways, you know, me say, Uber invisible force. We have developed, we designed and developed a strategy to win. We used math, creativity, and understanding the local area with the Ken Lessons info. When we can lessons, Can listening tone. That's the enyoma you use to develop this. And then I don't want to say all of this. Messi, we don't need to take time talking to these folks about voting, but they are great volunteer prospects. And so he or she doesn't already know say I was say on to my party now, what be trainer, then you are a traitor. Why are you even here? We need to all come together. We don't need to convince ourselves for nothing. We just need to go out there to get the votes. May say one, we need to build the electorate. Invisible forces, all we need to get is 50 plus 1. Right? I am praying that by this time, MPP has proved that most of our voters have registered. I do not know under any circumstance where there is going to be a miracle where the registration will be reopened. It's 12 days. It's a long time. They can do it. They can do it. Because there are people who were not convinced, who were still angry, we have last minute people who change their minds. If there is a way of them reopening the register, we will have to make sure, like Chairman Wum to me did an amazing, made sure that the first time voters, i.e. the beneficiaries of the free SHS, they registered massively. I even did a video on it, coming to tell the NDC that when MPP wins, especially in Ashanti, because when you listen to the ratio of MPP in Kuala register against NDC for little to none, in the name obvious from the last voters registration exercise, say MPP for register more. Say possible so between us say bia my here. It's raw. Mama yan petition ko na entry. Messi, voter registration is an important activity to ensure our candidate will have enough supporters who are able to turn out on election day. Furthermore, broadening the electorate is crucial to a truly representative democracy. And I may say number 2. Everywhere you are looking forward to the fact, say December 8th. 8th now, Yabebo say Dr. Baumia a breaking 8 now. Miss Rao, you need to persuade the undecided voters. MPP. And they are wutu ka wudina traffic wukọ edwuma wukọtọ aduane wukọ oge ho wukọ oyire ho baby wukọ edwum wukọ asori baby wukọtọ petrol baby a wobekọ bia. Misraw, persuade the undecided voter. Persuade the thank you for the heart. Wukọ PTA. Wukọ choir practice. Ye baba ye choral see. Wukọ baby a wobekọ bia misraw. Wukọ dwom wuti trotrom. Men yen loud man hu nye him. Just make sure. Hi, Reverend Joshua Basso Kalona Akwaba. Thank you for that. Baby a wubehu bia. Make it a point today that at least you would persuade one person, one undecided. Missing Pacho, send we're choosing the party. Do not waste your time. Who your examiner? Yes, say answer all that you can. Leave the ones that you can answer. Come to it when you are done. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Misrao, make sure you are persuading, not convincing. Persuade. How do I say it in G? Persuade, convince, whichever one. Make sure the undecided one, the one that will say, the same. That is your clue. Madam, gentleman, da, mommy, me auntie, me sister, me baba, me bema, me niabia, me niabe, me pacho. We dear Miss Rebisau. About to a so what dream sipping your better man and what dream sip. The moment the person says, hey, me the NDC, I'll see you. Yet I am yes, me the best person in you. I am contemu by Mr. Madam. More the party not too new for. Man ethics, no Mr. You see a car, a bot 5 and say, best about me, patcho, free one to more. Don't go and convince the person. Oh, Reverend Joshua, me that say. No, we are not going back, Reverend. Patcho, forward ever. Patcho, what you say? So, Nyanka say, hey, na esnechi dia hwan biomu si, minya fa bom. Na me patcho minya, nimpa dodo say na wo so convince omo. Anope wuni obi kasa we dwa me srew. Omo oni omo ya atan na akwa kache omo bi so omo say, eh, masa wo dem say we MPP new. Ba me stress say wo be kwa akoto aba no. Wo be free fie time be me fa o. Me ne wo nko. Make sure that you so Nyanka say me abatwo adajie. That is an undecided person. That is an angry voter. That is your niche, Miss Rao. Miss Rao. So we a bema. Send you to me kasa da mama won't be with you. So we are banswa. Send you to me da mama won't throw it na yesima usikan. Uses our tactics. And ya say na drawing board, so I bet you how to go and convince them. No. Pacho. Me pacho. A Juma this year was in the next 12 days. Persuade an undecided voter. Persuade an undecided voter. MPP member, MPP supporter, MPP sympathizer, MPP guru, MPP bigwig, any sort of MPP that you are. Make sure say answer you will persuade one single undecided voter. One. Mimi were 14,000 followers for Facebook. Sanka 14,000 followers nimi na kra. Obianya one undecided voter. Inka oye 14,000 votes. From me, convince one undecided voter. Just one. Just one. And it's easy to figure out who is an undecided voter. I just told you. You say, oh, minia bema. Hey, oh, good morning, no. Bibia boko. Apart from saying no pay, me man come in because we can ne dead. Charlie, me nimnia minka say, why winning ya wo to abana mano? Ni po beka say che. And yes, same winning baby o just ya nyame tonsuo nguso masa obia de ye. Don't go and find a fight. Ojina baby ojina who will be to me convinced. So don't, it's annoying. So who you think you are right and then you're no, it's annoying. Don't do it. Onyaka say, hey, she or say, minia fabom ofie kwa saying, masa adiani de point na edu no menu na sisi edu yesu say yes ye be frank of nti we say na me say ya waka kire me no misraw who next person na make sure ba enkoyema ni bufu misraw udi o kanu who so ojina baby ojina na woni na ya adwen say o nyame ntonsuo ngo so may the best person we know we move on wonya ho so no bo ayi na wa hye say all ma on number answer de be say no onche onimpo ono so tumi a convince baako pe. So see on Gina party ni na onto aba ni buefu o si oh minia ma make sure reason bi nti a want to aba ni pa won pe ni betumi aba me baako no de minim ni yie me nkɔsɛe baako no kase baako no minim ni yie ba me de no de ya ye A B C D E F G mia me di dance here we are Ghana here onim so obi aba open me no kra na wo ka wo no do me wo na faka move heaven and earth and convince that soul. Can be between my dream one. Me say we are bema. Wouldn't say you to be cause oba obro so proud to be cause ne pe edino. Unko bisa fix so ye ne sen ye ni na e bribe. Ebi wo wa ya no kasa. Mana mutumi di ntrama bema no Jimmy. Ma mu ni amo hwehwe no sa skill no. Eno na me say mu utilize it. Convince an undecided voter. MPP is raw. Convince an undecided voter. For MPP, for your easy catch is NPP. Canada Japan tap for now. Almost your mukotie marine. Muni mom, mun from na mun kanyansa into team. Say, sempo nkawa by the which is in the case. And just a wubu nefu anati wubu efu ekosihin. I just say wubu ama wo say wo ka chen say ken ko ni munyansa because ken ni munyansa mo say me senior me kan ni nyame ye enyi chi no this is the party before we free NDC mu ana before we free NDC Spio Gabra we free NDC mu ana no mo wen Jane Wood me da say no mo wen Mr. O convince undecided voter. Do not waste your time on someone who belongs to their party. It's their right, as you and I have our right to this great party. Or when a party man Messerau Jano Awa Kamara. Salam alaikum. It is more than possible. It is more than possible. Why? Misrau Fienne Ochna fi ye beba o Ochna ye beba Ochna in 11 days ye beba. Have you convinced somebody? Have you persuaded an undecided voter? Omo ho bebre nia osio ye MPP ni no so osio ye osun kokroko amanyoko man. Oh, God is good in the UK. Thank you for the follow. Fabiano trenu voting no trenu physically we dina on onya ka cho so or your delegate obetumi agada nkrofo 10 me pa cho take 5 minutes of your time go to that 10 delegates no na koka bibia. Even let's say all the 10 delegates are already going to vote, go and give them further motivation ebema ofri ho no so akwa convince one more undecided voter, which will become 20 at the end of the night. Israel. Walk the streets. Wo wa brochre. Wo mbaga na mbevoti. Woni wunuanum Ghana for. Woni nkrofo groups. Don't talk in the group. Talk to individuals that you see that you are already. Oh, God is good in the UK. Me da say. Oh. Edu Arch. Also, it is well. It is possible from Denmark. Good job, my sister. Muntio. Me pacho Denmark. Someone he said that him awaba. Denmark. Me pacho. Men you be ankoku. Just tell them that you there. Man high five. And don't wear your party colors doing this. I am begging you. You know what I say? T-shirts, it's a thing of the past. Ken 2032. Yeah, beche t-shirt so fatu etiko. Yeah, Ken 2032 ejuma no. Ye beba brono sono. Yeah, ne beche shirts to identify ourselves. We are never going to be sharing t-shirts against the most stupid thing that we have adapted. What do the t-shirts do? Me say washa obi time. Obi bet time won't mean share t-shirt and nanti the whole breadth of Chrome. Now obi ado. Obi chipati na ocean t-shirt. Why are you creating enemies for yourself? You don't have to do that. Sa t-shirt printing, the colored ones, It's senseless. It's not as if I will be wearing this every day. May taste. May. There are so many places I wear this as security. I wear it as a badge of don't fuck with me. And that is only within the confines of MPP. Because say any belong to and I was soon say way there. But say ya the sikana ya debe printi sa t-shirt abwadi we. Me fan say Marie buy a t-shirt say you fan say 50,000 cedis, which is beyond that. Eno nya ya. So 50,000 cedis no they are printing kwasia t-shirts ne kwasia apron na. Obi anhye nkwa eduma. Obi anhye nkwa sorry. Bebre and share because they are wise as I'm saying okosha obenya kind. If you're a human penny, on to me, it goes against the ethics of a Juma oil. Now, Sa t-shirt here, I print it. Every year, you're printing no. Sasi cano. Yeah, Sugalan saying sweet. Inka 50 constituencies, they marry 1,000 cities. Because my biggest, Friday is saying, polytank, no, it wasn't 1,000 cities. It was a couple of years back. So yes, cassette tentatively for 1,000. Kaubeto 50. What you have got 50 difficult constituencies. We are penalty. Waba following the bandwagon. We are manabro so. YouTube, I see the hearts. I don't see comments, so I can't mention your names. But Matthias here. Maybe don't come and ask me t-shirts. The only people I'm giving t-shirts to are people who are working in this movement. Who ko baby akokasa as Ken 2032. Who ko baby akokasa for the good of NPP. We don't have time to give it to everybody. Now we are not about to share we my channel for hanya kwasiake kasa. And we are not going to say who the NPP card nebebe. And this is what we know has already gotten people to cross carpets because baby I can't call can't say Sadia way my flag bearer no crime about by dream by only say and yet na be ochna. Now do young farmer the first one of free NPP. Young farmer the second one of free NPP. Na Jimmy no. We MPP near a patch up. And yet going from people's page to page to page, insulting more and yet no ebema voters. The voters are in this country. The voters are not watching you and I now. Voters no. Only data sao. And I'm family who said data board because munkwasi abroach na motino. Mario Gino. On Bekan Tram say for the first time, taxes is skyrocketing. The cost your labor for normal buying. What the taxes are almost the other. Mario predraw bet na Ghana. Abroche jing chain ne momaso. Walk a hospital marry Miss Ube Woofy. Whoa, Miss Ube Kwansa Yatwa, but Marie, now after 12 days so. Wouldn't you quite in here womb? You will not be able to sustain this pressure. Ubeko, please make sure you are persuading and Mami emphasize it. Stressing fact in Ibium has said, yet the invisible forces. Now you just didn't give us buses to transport people back and forth, but you also gave us the documentation to all tier rubber U-turn buses. Say, you do villages in any we are supposed to give it to them. I mean, shram. That is my third point. Me say 10 out of supporters. 10 out of supporters. And family will say, who call one and I don't buy it. And then a better abano or means or they call Our motivation or they call, our energy or they call, bibia enebufuo. So I said, in most cases, the main focus of a campaign should be identifying our supporters and making sure our supporters get out to vote. And yeah, register. We know our members have really registered to vote. We know the turnout is not guaranteed. Turnout, it is not guaranteed. We need to concentrate apart from what persuade an undecided voter. No sign this and say na what thing. Ubende abeto abaro. Oh, me pacho beba be fan crofo sa abro no way. Mami number me frɛ earlier na wa bantem na ye ni wako. Don't only convince an undecided voter. Make provision to transport this person. We here obi kokromoti. We say share kwato aba, there because ameba be fa. Eni die mu a, me no beko. Wo to wen. And I jiwe fafaka. Come on, edu ye chan. Come. Don't just convince people and do not lie to them. Don't promise them anything. We are getting off of that era. But promising somebody saying, Pacho, unika will be back. You see and find your phone in tem. No voting tem. They found refi. No one cause she. Na ye ria. Na ya say abefa area. Because how many people do you think we need everybody to be there so that in riemu biamba? Now, Crofano beto about no banukra or bren or buy or come back or because one bet now was funny sign she dem refemu my on 5. Into your call back on one or call. We are see about 5 on sign shot are made now bed. Make it a fun fair, make it enjoyable, make it enticing. Okay, so again, yet that basis and I say me cut 22 now because you're sending me messages, but I haven't read it, so I still don't want to confirm. I have to call people. Ghana for me, whom will do my way. Yeah? Me see. Generally, we'll get it supporters out to vote. Generally, this getting them out to vote will be focused on voters who likely support the progress of your candidates. Yeah? So okay. They are interested, but they understand, but they are not interested. They may not be interested to vote without few reminders or few motivation or incentives. And the incentive does not have to be money alone. Shesa wafa nkrofo na egu bass. Na oni omoko. Bass ni munano, you have to get somebody in there okra ballot box or trail. This is fresh in their memory. So thank you to Invisible Force for making provision for that too. Ojina bass now I trail. Muria, mama t-shirts because t-shirts no are useless. Maomo alcohol wipes, serviettes, one in a pack and kitten I did mamma pain. Woman no back only a 32 in a U-turn bus. Woman no back no what train. Would the sister say ya? Now we ya dear way, now with the paper one sa. Now we would the paper one son, would the paper and better one now, we are no become say, show them on the bus. It's fresh in their memory. It's fresh in their memory. It's not only fresh who to vote for, it's fresh where the positioning, it's fresh how to position the thumb, how to wipe it so that there is no more inks or whatever to soil the paper. Between wherever you are picking them to wherever they are going to vote, this will be done. Woman almost paper alcohol wipes ni we are. Mr. Maumu tissue. Oh, sir. Yeah, because these people are going to manusio, mano candy be. Most of us don't even know when our sugar levels go down. Do you know the energy you need to be standing in a queue? It's dizzying. And as a person contempa, manu bibi, manu one fruit be something. Because you have to entice them to stay there and have the bus there. Almost throw bus nearby and almost throw apple. In that sequence, me fans some more crown 200 offer first 32 more. But come in them. Sans some call first, no more number found moaba, I found moaba. And each one of them, you give them the same bags. A tissue, no, fashion bottom, uremwa, we to at the end, so we don't see now, yeah, now our way, now our paper on sun. Now, at the end of the whole, by that way of paper and sun be no, now at the end of our bukemu say, that's I boom say, Nafako shadi. It will be fresh in their memories. Do that. Give them water, give them a candy, give them an apple, give them something that is sweetened and sustain them. And will sustain them. Oh, mama, small monetary bibia. Oh, bottom now. I can't quote that for you. Whilst I am on what you give to the voters, please, Moamujina ha, me, my donate a number of bags of water to my parliamentary candidates. And I beg them that they make sure that the polling agents, everybody on that day from the MPP camp is not thirsty. They should just call. I will make sure we will replenish or come back with more cold water. Cold is the code. I'm not going to give them room temperature water whilst they'll be sitting in the sun. It's just water. So I'm at least going to make that drinkable. More and more small non-alcoholic beverages. They are welcome. Send it to your parliamentary candidates. So in Cape Coast, send them to Ernest Arthur and Horace Ewusi. Horace is for Cape Coast North, where my house is, and Ernest is for Cape Coast South, where I come from. My family home is. So, Cape Coast for NPP, Extramu, Invisible Force for Central Region. Right now, we need you to persuade undecided voters, teach them how to vote correctly, transport them to vote, get them back home, then come and pick them again in the evening to come for the results. We are also asking for water, snacks, alcohol wipes, pain medications. If you want to contribute fuel, we'll be appreciative. If you don't know the contact to Honorable Anastasia and or Honorable Horace Ewusi, DM me. I will link you. Okay. Um, direct vote. Direct, like one-on-one. Jenna Dr. Baumia, Abayama, one-on-one. One-on-one. Who call a film, who call stores, who call atem, who call a film, who call hospitals, who call churches, who call mosques, who call malls, who call boutiques, everywhere. Rim. But it's how you enter. It's not what you are going to say. It's how you are going to say it. It's how you are going to present yourself. Na senka Jehovah Witness one way jai so mo bon for dan. Concern your Jehovah Witness ni ko cancel pan. Win a soul for MPP. I mean, and I'm the one saying kwan. NDC for mu tie mu say Mary say hey American embassy ni British they have called Akufo-Addo to tell him say Omwari kwasia and why are you people still campaigning? Say BBC na ni USA why can't Akufo-Addo na jo ba omi ade Mwari with every indication. Why the fuck is NDC still out here? Now trying to change your narrative because Yabi to say Maria now because say and some baby obisi oh free. What's it ma Samira or a full anini? Why the abua? Okay, see arbitrary. Voter contact any persuading way. No mama may say you want to convince a family member or a friend. Whoa, you imagine say why they say you are going to convince a family member or a friend to do a very time sensitive job. Stand up will convincing so yeah be a time down time sensitive. And na edwuma no one kasa won pesa obey enti na wo kwa convince sa onua na adamfo se ono konkoya de no time sensitive wo de won pesa obey se wo kwa convince sa nipa no se onye sa de na. How will you do it? Am I making sense? See, I'm person we imagine say okay me man if I convince me nia be me and I mean ya buy and I'm adamfo we say Sadia we are, I will say, no, within a certain time. Or no, yes, I try. Because we won't be so winning. I mean, you're not going to say it, but I wouldn't say one person winning. So you're going to convince who you are now down for say on winning. So convincing, no, how will you do it? How will you do it? Bema when you are or bros. Oh, I was saying it. Wouldn't say the possibility so between do at any high. How will you do it? I'm a girl, not a girl. How will you do it? How will you do it? May I sure say you start with a conversation. Won't poster, won't announcement or radio. I'm sure you have a conversation with the person. That conversation now I'm saying start having them with undecided voters. MPP start having these conversations. When you persuade them, give them transport, because what persuade when you perform, but they have no use loving MPP but staying in their houses. They have no use. So don't just go out there and convince people and say, hey, I don't want to buy yet. Or we need you here. Almost boss, almost your or genuinely or person to aba by form into your share cannot give fuck free afa see I say or better. Now our bumpire say or being to na the party. But if we can go and take them, and now we will leave this transport for them for emergency at the discretion of Mpenifo mo kromo. And it's a wood bus no man, not Mpenifo no more kromo. Or Mumuba called the quiet transporter. Send away who says, "Nay, buy or tissue on any papa." Passia for no Mpenifo no kromo from wedging. This is a mission of persuading and transporting. 12 days to go. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. If I'm a child, we don't have time for what he said we are say. What he said we are say. When we start lunch, we don't have time. It's only 12 days to go. Let's tie the loose ends. Let's cross our T's and let's put a dot on all of our I's. Let's go out there and persuade one soul. One undecided voter a day is all we need to keep the opposition in opposition. Help make history. Help break the eighth. Do your portion to break the eighth. Do your portion to help the party that you claim you belong to. Don't sit at home and expect somebody to do what anybody thinks somebody should, but nobody does. Be that somebody. Who to me kosi oba obroso emaniye. You can persuade one undecided voter. Believe it. Who to me no boss for cancel emaniji too. Who to me kodada wa see emanite wa see. Who to me kasama who kuna ne something de normal scam okoto Bone Street. Start from your homes. More partners or more opposition party and our opposite party the no man na audiences. Now who reason in tia wo pay MPP? For that reason, no 1% MPP bet na be mu ana. Whatever your reason is, say your partner and your partner edie na wo here. Don't talk too much. Fuck the person, woman or man, or same sex. I don't care. I will bar. Men ko born train you. Men ko hurahura no. Nyame ncha de so ko free SHS ni bidia. Wodwuma ni sha. Na ma de na yentumi nye. Wotumi ya na be ma bi on pewo oni wada. Be ma so tumi ya na oba onye ni level. Waware no. Na kona ko persuade undecided voter for our party na almost na abemu a enuoma na ekoyie ma no ebeko so akọ from shore to shore no enu na wutumi ye enu na wo twa na wo akọ dabe na wo you see between na ye twem wo pe obi a wa na wo ana wo ko pe adwuma obi na ekope ma wo agent na ekope adwuma ma wo so wa na ekope adwuma Wo kwa abrochire kra say agent afam say me agent, me MPP agent, me say. Ade a ubenya sure visa. Marry visa say abrochire na ye nyina efi say de e be kono omo say ni omo ho kra omo mbre o. Ma wure efi. Sa abrochire na menu na e ka say e ho no. Anya kra obi beji visa ama me say wo ye kwase ana enemre wo si me ji visa akwa abrochire. Abrochire na yesi wo nua mombra no. Wo di afi na wo je visa na wako. Wo ye jinifu. Wo bele pa. Mekwa abrochire biom. Se me ma wo we, se me ba graduate, me ba ware, me ba o. Oh, mekwe. Na mekwa akotena abrochire akwa e what me. Mary, my enough. Now across half a century. I ain't doing no more. Tim Pocho. In the mission statement, none in a day. Persuade an undecided voter and provide transportation to pick the person to and from voting. Make sure that you are not going to drive alone to the voting grounds. Make sure you are carpooling. Ask people in your flat, ask people in your estate, ask your neighbors, ask your classmates, your teammates, whoever, oh, I can pick you. Oh, I can pick you. I can pick you. Are you going? Oh, I can pick you. Can I pick you? Can I? Especially so we edumemu penia. Edumemu penin for. You don't have to expose which party you are affiliated with, but so that you will secretly help your party to get more votes. Say, oh, Edumem, we are providing a bus. You have to exercise your civic rights. We want you to be citizens. In Edumem, we are providing a bus for all of you to go from this time. We wait for you, you vote, and we'll bring you back to work. Do that. It's now or never. Let's come with all forces. Let's come with all merged forces. We need a synergy. This is not an easy feat. It's not going to be accomplished by Nanado and his. No. The MPs are not enough. They are not. The MPP head office alone is not enough. Stephen Ayensu in team and his team, they are not enough. They are not enough. MPP ni na wonder where are you? Now, Ian Kuti other worship now will interact with over 30 million individuals. On your possible. So please do your quota. Please. This is a plea. This is not an obligation. This is not a force. This is not. This is just a plea. Persuade an undecided voter. Transport all your confirmed supporters and members to and from. Do not deceive yourself. Oh, Mekakoto. Oh, Ade. Or surround a pana family niwa on. And we have gone past time now. Yakofa omuya, na yekosi omuya until 4 years. Make them know they matter. It's different if you are taking your own personal car or you are giving them transport. Sometimes I don't even think giving the people transportation is enough. So one of transportation say me fanfa kan koto aba na me do fie na me need dokuno. Now casa me disika na also me fanfa kan kono. Me de beto na me de akon na me de come na dama na e weji. Don't go and vote alone. Take somebody with you, a neighbor, a classmate, a church member, whatever. Miss Ramo, it will be in little drops of water and a mighty ocean. Inti say ye nyina ye little drops ni say me mefa nipa mienu, mefa nipa back, mefa nipa 4, mefa nipa 3, mefa nipa. Little drops so. Oh, me ko, I say me ko to aba no. Be say na yan kwa, oh, don't worry, me chama we so 3 cedis inti me chama. Take people with you. Take people with you. You'll be surprised. Obi yere cry to me by you obi mpena. Obi yere. O to me by obi mpena. Convincing by monfa Guinea Bissau no din graph mark 400 monfa ni 30s ni bi. E dire nko no kan. Say for girls, ni for boys bi wo ha. Monfa ya madam fofo e. Na mon kan jiro mo so mo nto aba no. Kaya mata bi wo ha eye fuck and don't go a. Sanka haji abintu obi awan. Wa fuck na honya so we go. Persuade somebody in your office. Me see, and so fear and then feel proud. Say, oh, I spoke to this person and I'm so damn sure I've persuaded this person to vote for the sensible party, for the right choice. Go home that happy. And some people say, hey, your party, we all want your deal. Hey, MPP phones to the omu tribute. What's why MPP ni be? Again, now I the abo MPP no. Won't you put me obi nkasa? Ni obi nkasa why? Ni obi nkasa. Sra we ni di no. Nyame pa. I will be back later in the day. So have a great day. You TikTok for me that one I say. I'll be back in the afternoon. Cheers. Before the thing goes off by itself. We are MPP. Go out there. Persuade an undecided voter. Make sure you would provide transportation or a trotro or a taxi or a wow car. A button so I'm a basa. Let us know. Thank you.